I get to sit down for a bit.
All right. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Bud Roberts. I'm a guy that gets hired for a lot of money to come up here and sing. So, I had this idea in my head. I was at the bar. All right, we all know that happened. It was when I was here. But I had a couple weeks ago when we were all discussing about the levels of believing and the hard times you go through and the challenges you go through and all that kind of stuff. I got this thought in my head, and it's kind of a classic type story. But I wanted to write kind of a different song from what I had been doing. And so I came up with a couple lyrics, and then for weeks I struggled on the measure and how to put this together and all that kind of stuff. And I just finished it last night. And so I haven't gone through it a ton, but it's a song that kind of describes believing, going through a hard time, and then finally realizing that it's all worth it. I don't know how to describe it, but you'll get the gist of this as it gets going. And like most songs, this is called I Believe. There's only 452 other songs called I Believe. It's kind of cool. So sit back and just relax on this one. Walked alone in fields of brown as the sun was violently crashing down. Only rain on his crop came from tears. It's the driest it's been in 100 years. Remembering the promise of his father's love, and watching from heaven so far above, wiped the tears away and was heading home. Until just then, raised his hand up high and he looked into the sky. Lord, understand just how I feel. I've read the book you sent from beginning to end. Tell me, Lord, what can I do to make you see that I believe? Generation farming's in his blood, with a wife, a daughter, and his son. Spent a life of giving all he can. Between the son they played and the man, feeling down on his luck, he'd all but given up. Just then, raised his hand up high and he looked into the sky. Lord, understand just how I feel. Well, I've read the book you sent from beginning to end. Tell me, Lord, what can I do to make you see that I believe? He answered the call driving home. They're taking her away, is what he's told. Didn't slow down till he reached that door. His second son was about to be born. Looked at the nurse but didn't know what to say. She said, there's nothing you can do but outside and stood there all alone. Till just then, raised his hands up high and he looked into the sky. Lord, understand just how I feel. Well, I read the book you sent from beginning to end. Tell me, Lord, what can I do to make you see that I believe? Challenged his own faith and his belief when the nurse's hand touched his sleeve. She wiped his tears. I know it's been a while, but now come with me, she said with a smile. As he opened the door, he almost lost control. As he felt the love of God deep in his soul. He kissed his wife, held his newborn son. Till just then, raised his head up high and he looked into the sky. Lord, thanks for understanding how I feel. As I read the book you sent, I know now what you meant. Lord, thanks for helping me finally see why I believe, I believe, I believe, yeah, I believe, I believe.
Okay, what's the number now that he needs to get the full album? Another amazing one. You know what